probably Michigan winning this week in the game in Columbus, which is our Super Six presented by DraftKings game of the week. Question obviously going to be, what will the result be of the Ohio State-Michigan team? I should say Michigan-Ohio State. I should be proper and go alphabetical. But I'll go European soccer style too. Ohio State home team first. Big favorite here. I don't think this game is going to be very close. I know Michigan got kind of right last week and put up a big number on Northwestern, but if you look at Ohio State's defense right now, since all that talk about Oregon and the scheme and not really getting after rushing the passer, Ryan Day and Jim Knowles have kind of, I don't want to say put Larry Johnson in like the corner and said, timeout, this is how we're doing things. But they have clearly had a schematic change since then. Since the loss to Oregon, they have not allowed a touchdown pass in 5 games. They have 18 sacks, and in 15 red zone trips have allowed just 4 touchdowns. So I do not think this game is close. Whether Ohio State pulls people in advance of the Big Ten championship game to avoid people getting hurt will remain to be seen after they have lost a few in a row. I'm sure they want to put up a big number. The Ohio State team that we saw last week was extremely motivated by a lot of the talk about Indiana and the emerging superpower, and Indiana, to all the talk about how good they are. And I know there were, from someone inside the Ohio State program, was like, yeah, we're pretty good too. And they went out and proved it, and I think they're going to go out and prove it again against a really bad Michigan offense. Not sure if Will Johnson's going to play on the defensive side of the ball either. I am completely ignoring the 50-point outlier against Northwestern last week. I think this game is an absolute blowout. So that's going to be my my answer to the question in that column that we got coming up. I think it's a big Ohio State win. Sammy, you agree with me or disagree?
I think blowout. I do. I'm also looking at this total, 43 at DraftKings. That seems so low. Ohio State game.
This has been an over game too the last 10 years or so. You think of this game as a Big Ten game, they under Smash Mouth football, been a lot of overs.
No, I mean not that this is why I like it, but because that's what influencers do. I don't do that.
Sammy likes the trends.
Look at the final scores, though, guys. 30-24, 45-23, 42-27, 56-27, 62-39, 31-20, 30-27, 42-13. I'm back in 2015 already. I mean...
we have 10 straight overs.
Wow.
43. Ohio State could get 43 by themselves.
They might need to, though.
That's the problem. So then we should just lay 20.5.
Yes.
Okay.
Or Michigan team total under, and it's baked in because it's 9.5. 9.5 is super low. You could go. I mean, you could pick your number, pick your juice. 10.5 is -140. I was looking like an alternate under. Like, hey, could I bet like at 5-1 odds them to be shut out, something crazy like that? You can get +180. They don't score a touchdown, under 0.5 touchdowns for Michigan. I don't know. I mean. But one thing, if you're Michigan, the only hope of keeping this game close, can your defensive line just like wreck the game and cause turnovers, not let Ohio State run the ball? I did think before the game got out of hand, Indiana did a good job stopping the run. I didn't think Ohio State with that new offensive line really ran the ball effectively for most of the game. But Ohio State, I mean, they've had revenge on their mind for a long time. They're much better. I think they will beat Michigan while they're down. So I'd only look towards laying it and a Michigan team total under.
I want to give quickly my coward of the week if I can. This is a brand new segment that might never surface again.
I'll get sales on this for next year.
My coward of the week, Michigan Northwestern last Saturday. Michigan's up 10-3. Northwestern has the ball 4th and 2 at the 5 in Ann Arbor. You go for it.
Take the points.
Of course.
They kicked a 25-yard field goal.
It worked out
great.
Go
down 10-6 and never scored again.
Yeah.
It turned out great.
Huge field goal by Northwestern to cut it from 10-3 to 10-6 and then lose 50-6.
From a marketing standpoint, it can't be coward of the week. It's got to be chicken of the week so we can sponsor it with one, like, a fast food place or something. So we got to take chicken of the week. Yeah.
Done.
By the way, that is a bigger coward award than I was going to nominate PJ Fleck for kicking
bad.
Kicking the field goal down 4th and goal. It was 4th and goal at the 7 or the 8. Down 4 with about 5 minutes.
Might have been closer. I thought it was like the 4 or the 5.
I'm kicking the field goal, baby. I'm going to cut it to a 1-point game in a shocking fashion. They never saw the ball again the rest of the play. But, hey, give Jimmy Franklin a lot of credit. That fake punt was a great call. That was awesome.
Weird how the same fake punt that Oregon ran a couple weeks ago now has been shown around college footbtle.
Oregon, here we go again. Oregon.
Copycat league. Ohio State's going to win this game by whatever number they would like to win this game by. Whether or not they pull starters, but this is an interesting part about this weekend, right? Because with the college football playoff being a 12 team, you sort of know if you're in or out. And if you have some guys beat up, you got some guys a little hurt. Is it worth it to sit them out a little bit, and maybe the score is not as high as you think because you got to get those guys ready to play Oregon in a couple of weeks? And look, I know we'll debate for plenty of weeks. We'll have this debate, but having the bye is preferable to being the 5 seed. I get the matchups right now that the 5 seed has an easy matchup in round 1 and quarterfinals. I get that, but the bye is so important to rest and recovery that you have to scheme around being able to do that. So if you're Oregon and you're Ohio State this weekend, you're playing your rivals, so you have to beat, right? You've lost 3 times in a row, both teams, to your rivals. You need to beat them, but you also have to make sure you're healthy to play each other in 2 weeks and also healthy for a playoff run.
Bear Bets full episodes drop twice a week right here on the Bear Bets YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe to stay ahead of the odds, and let's celebrate all of our wins together.